and thank you guys so much for tuning in. Before getting started, I just want to say thank you for all of you that was wishing my family condolences and everything that happened this week. I really appreciate your kind words, and I love the good positive talks we were able to have in the comment section. So thank you guys for that. I really appreciate your support. Now, let's jump right into this. This is going to be your December reading. Okay, this is going to be for Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, whatever comes out, comes out. So let's see what's going on. What is happening with the sign of Aquarius in December 2017? What is happening with the sign of Aquarius? All right, guys, let's see what's going on. All right. All right, guys. So the energy for this reading, wow, the Lover's card. Okay, I really, really like that. Wow, and the Six of Wands behind that. So for some of you, if you're single, there could definitely be love going into this new year. For others of you, if you're already into a relationship, I just see things going very well, or victory, or, you know, a milestone, something that could be happening within this close connection that you have to somebody. But let's see how things move forward, and let's see how this actually plays out, okay? The first card that you guys have for the past is the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So with the Eight of Wands in the reverse, this is a situation where you stop talking to someone. Maybe you cut somebody off, or they cut you off, or, you know, because with the Eight of Wands, this is a card about action, things happening, things moving. So there could have been something that just came to a halt, okay? With the King of Pentacles, you guys could have been dealing with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And then we have the Page of Wands as well. So here I feel that there was something that you guys may have been talking about, that you're trying to build, something that was going to stabilize yourself. With the King of Pentacles, you know, this is going to be the most financially stable person, you know, in the deck. And with the Page of Wands, this is just a communicator of things that we're passionate about, okay? But there could have been something that you dropped, or someone that you stopped talking to, maybe in order to go in a different direction. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Four of Cups in the reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. It could have been you simply cutting off a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or maybe not moving towards them, okay? And you just coming to the fact that, you know, you just have to accept however that thing ended. But let's see how things move forward. The next card that you guys have for the past is the Devil card. So, you know, there's somebody in this equation that you may have been passionate about, that you were talking to, that you just come to the realization that they're toxic. And with the King of Swords in the reverse, you're pissed, okay? You're pissed off about how things may have transpired. You know, this is a card where, you know, you have to be careful with your energy, because this could be a very tyrannical, very abusive sort of energy. And with it being the King of Swords, it would be your energy. So there could be something happening that really just threw you off, that really just has you pissed off, something that's really toxic, you know, that made you feel very unstable in the past, where there's secrets that came out and there was so much that you realized, and maybe you guys looked at somebody and realized that maybe they were being promiscuous, or maybe they realized you were being promiscuous, but whatever it was, you had to turn your back on this, and you could be acting this way because you're still thinking about it, because it's still in your, you know, thoughts at this time. Okay, Three of Wands again. So yeah, you're really turning your back on this, waiting for something else to come in, because I feel that there was just too much of a harsh communication. It could have come from your end with the Page of Swords in the reverse, because this is someone who's going to be very direct with people, but they're kind of an asshole sometimes because they're super upset, okay? The next card that we have is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So yeah, a lot of you could have been dealing with an earth energy in the past. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody who's unstable, you know, and could be acting a little immature or a little extra stubborn. But the Queen of Pentacles is someone that it takes her a while. It could be a him as well. But it takes them a while to get into this reversal. There's somebody who can really endure a lot before they go off. So I just feel like there was a situation here that was just very strenuous on all parties involved. And there's a secret that may have came out to light, something that, you know, either you or this other person was trying to keep hidden. And with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, if there's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here, they're just not making any moves forward anymore. Or this could be you guys just feeling unstable and not going forward with the situation. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. You're not seeing eye to eye with this person anymore. In the present moment, the first card that we have is the Fool card. So with the Fool card, this is you guys looking at a new path. You haven't taken it yet, but it's something that you're looking at, that you're excited about. And we have the Four of Swords, so you're really contemplating how you want to move forward onto this path. Or this could just simply be you letting this go and just, being on a new path altogether, having to turn your back, and now it's like you have to start over again. And there could be that sense of vulnerability and trying to think, how do I move forward now? What's going to be best for me? And with the Knight of Swords in the reverse, you guys could be upset that you even have to have a new start to begin with, because this could have been something that you really put a lot of time and effort into, and now you're just feeling a loss at the fact that it didn't transpire the way that you needed it to. Excuse me, guys. So with the Knight of Swords in the reverse, you just have to be careful with this energy. It's you guys carrying this energy and not somebody else. But this is going to be someone who acts very recklessly, does things very fast, but doesn't think about it. And because of that, you could be getting into some sort of trouble. Now, the next card that we have is the King of Wands. So there could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius that comes in that, becomes important to you guys. This is someone who's going to be very loving, very passionate, a leader. Somebody who's just naturally someone that people follow. And we have the Hermit card here. So again, every move that you guys are making in the present moment, you're really putting a lot of thought into it. And if there was a fire sign in your past, or something that you're very passionate about in the past, I think you're seeing it for what it is. Or maybe the person that you're dealing with is seeing you for who you are. With the Emperor in the reverse, this is going to be somebody who's being fake, wearing a mask in a sense. And there could be energy with the Sun card, or there could be things, that come to light where you're looking at the situation and realizing that it's bad judgment. And there's a fallout that you could be having here, and this could be with somebody that you really, really care for. Or for some of you, because it's showing that there's somebody in your life or a situation in your life that you really just want to see it move forward in a very, very positive way, and something that's going to be longevity. We have the Star card here. We have the Hierophant, which is you guys taking something to a higher level, holding your ground with that, possibly with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, seeing things for what it is, but still having a very strong connection and having a hard time moving away from someone, but still being happy and accepting an offer from somebody else or from another situation altogether. Now, the next card that we have for your present moment is the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So with the Ace of Cups in the reverse, this is going to be, you could be suppressing emotions, or this could be a fallout that you have. We have the Three of Swords next to it, so I really want to say that it's you guys, moving forward in a different direction, but still suppressing your emotions from the hurt that you have from whatever this past situation was. But with the Sun card, going towards something that's going to be brighter. But again, everything is out on the table. You're seeing a situation for what it is, and there's a lot of clarity that you're getting. By moving forward, even though there might be some pain within you as you move forward, I still see this as something that is going to make you more balanced by moving forward. All right? And it could have been something that you felt betrayed, or maybe that you betrayed someone, but by walking away, there's balance. The first card for the future is the Justice card in the reverse. So, could have been cheating, it could have been stealing, just anything that you guys would look at as unjust. Now, with the Page of Cups in the reverse, I really just feel that this is someone you guys completely cut off and stopped talking to. We have the Magician here. So, there could be someone that you guys are dealing with that you're not completely over, that maybe they're trying to start something with you, or you're trying to start something with them. I would advise against getting into it, only because it's showing with Three of Pentacles in the reverse, there's going to be nothing but arguments here. Okay, and with the Page of Cups in the reverse, even if this person is coming off very loving, or this could be you, doing it to somebody else, but with the Page of Cups, this is someone who could come off extremely loving, who gives you a lot of promises as to what they're going to give you in the future, or what you guys are going to grow into in the future. But when it comes time for this person to deliver what they promised, they can't. Okay, either they're emotionally not ready, or maybe they're just immature, or maybe This is just a person that says what they need to get what they want, okay? But when it comes to them, again, moving forward with what they promised, they can't deliver. And this could be something that makes you really feel lost with the Two of Wands in reverse, not sure of how you want to move forward, what path that you want to take in life moving forward. And we have the Chariot in the reverse, where you could feel like things are just a bit out of control, you know, with this person. And with the Four of Cups in the reverse, there is an offer that you accept. But what I feel that you guys are accepting is the fact that this is a lost cause. Okay, we have the Five of Cups, where there's sadness that you may feel, you know, and this could have been somebody that you tried to build a foundation with, someone that you may have wanted to be with, or maybe a job that you wanted to be at. But with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, you stopped putting effort. And with the Queen of Swords in reverse, I get just sense you guys just being really pissed off about the outcome. Now, a lot of your energy, guys, when it's coming out in the reverse. So this is something that I feel is really just messing with your head a little bit, okay? We do have something, though, you know, as a last card for your future that would indicate, you know, the stress and the anxiety from the situation does subside, okay? We have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So if you're losing sleep at night, or if you're just really in your head about things, you know, you stop feeling that way. The World card. So this is such a beautiful card, because with the World card, not only is this chapter going to end, you know, whatever it was here that was making you feel uneasy, but with the World card, whatever's coming in is going to be something that's so beautiful and so worth it. All right, we got the Hanged Man in the reverse. So there's something really good that comes into your life that marks that new phase, that new chapter, and you move forward, okay? There's a sense of exhaustion because you had put so much effort into whatever this was, but you move forward onto something that's going to be better, and this is coming right around New Year's, guys. So I couldn't see anything, you know, much better than this. Now, what I'm going to do for you guys, just because I feel like this is kind of leaving off on a cliffhanger, I'm going to pull you guys 3 cards of advice from the deck on how to move forward, and then I'll pull your oracle card of advice, okay? Give me 3 cards of advice for the sign of Aquarius and how they should go about this month. Alright, let's just see what falls out, guys. Three cards of advice for the sign of Aquarius for December 2017. All right. Okay. The deck is being real straight up with a lot of you, okay? What it's saying for some of you is that there could be a third-party situation that's happening here with the Three of Cups in the reverse, okay, with someone that you may be talking to. And it could be, you know, something that emotionally fulfilled you. But I just see a lot of tension around this person. We have the King of Wands in the reverse, Ace of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. So I feel that there's something that you guys may have wanted, but the person, either it could have been you guys or it could have been somebody else, possibly a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But someone here is just not being completely honest. So there's going to be this big change that you guys have here with the Tower card, where your life is going to change immensely, especially towards, you know, the end of this month. Because you're going to come to the realization that maybe this person was around, or maybe you were around this person because you were bored, because you wanted to have your cake and eat it too, because you needed a rebound. Okay, it could have been any of those reasons. But, you know, this is someone who does things out of boredom. With the Three of Wands in the reverse and the Five of Cups in the reverse, you realize that this is just something that may not work out for you. Okay, and with the Five of Cups in the reverse, you do start to get over this. So what I want you guys to focus on is the fact that the pain is going to subside, and there is huge changes that's coming in, okay? You have the Tower card, and at the end of the reading, you have the World card. So, you know, usually with the Tower card, it just indicates change. It doesn't indicate whether it's going to be positive or negative. It just, you know, it's just something that's going to really shake you up. But with the World card that popped out before, it's going to be a very, very positive change. There's just something that the cards want you guys to be aware of that may not be good in your lives, that you may want to let go. Okay? So let's get you guys some cards of advice and see how this is going to go. Wow. And for anyone interested, I'm using Earth Magic Oracle cards by Stephen D. Farmer. You guys got the card release. Okay? So we just spoke about letting someone go or letting something go. And this card pops up. So that these cards are never wrong. Okay, let's see what this says. What page is this on? Page 20. Okay. In many areas of the world, deciduous trees prepare for the winter and conserve their energy by contracting their life force. That is, they release their leaves, which have required the rays of the sun and nourishment from the earth in order to maintain robust growth and appearance. It's not a decision the trees make, at least not in the usual sense. Instead, it's a natural response to the decreasing cycle of light that sets up the gradual and steady release of the trees' leaves. How remarkable is it that these trees, and for that matter, all of Earth Mother's children, simply know what to do with the changes in climate. Although the seasonal shift appears to be a death of sorts, it's only a preparation for the next cycle of life, one that will naturally follow the more extreme contraction of winter as an aspect of the life-death rebirth cycle that we find represented in so many different ways. Now is the time to let anything in your life fall away that is no longer useful or needed for the emerging expression of who you are. Allow yourself to gradually shed what has become burdensome and no longer congruent with your soul's purpose. Conserve your energy by allowing yourself more rest, while at the same time making preparations for the winter season. Look especially at your material possessions and be brutally honest with yourself as you discern which of these can be given away or somehow released. Consider shedding relationships that have served their purpose and are no longer viable, as well as work or a job that has become devoid of interest and passion. With release comes a sense of being much lighter, just like the trees that openly bear their nakedness once their leaves have departed, and give room for whatever new life is ready to birth, following a period of quiet and gestation. So let go of whatever has outlived its purposefulness and trust that something will take its place. It couldn't be more in alignment with the entire reading, the advice, and just this card in itself. We're going into a new year, guys. There's going to be a lot of resolutions. There's going to be a lot of us, looking back and what has this year done for me? What have I learned? Who's been in my life that has helped me to grow? Who's been in my life to help me realize my faults and realize where I have to change? Who's been in my life who has broken my heart, who has made me realize, my actual worth? And I think that especially going into this new year, you guys are going to have a purge. You guys are going to have that moment where it's like, okay, new year, new me. What happened this year or who's around me from this past year that isn't serving my life, isn't serving my purpose, that isn't in alignment with what I truly want to do or how I truly want to feel. And we have to be able to let those things go. You have to ask yourself, who have you been making excuses for? And sometimes it's going to be yourself, okay? But has there been other people in your life that you're just saying, okay, they just messed up this once, let's let it slide and, let's see how things, transpire a week or two from now. Have you been giving people too many go passes, okay? Have you been letting them just go around your board over and over again, knowing that it's going to be the same result? So at this point, I think that you guys have to put aside anything that's been said to you and just look at the actions of others. Is this person truly going to change or be good for me in accordance to what their actions are? And especially in this case, I feel no. I feel that there's someone that you guys really have to release. And what better time to release this person or situation than to go into the new year? Okay, so I see a lot of you just blocking out numbers that are no longer necessary in your phone. You're only as powerful as your circle. Okay, if this is with friends, you got to ask yourself, especially when it comes to success and what you want to do in life. If you took your 5 closest friends, you all put your incomes into, a hat, and you guys all have to divide the income, okay? And you all got the average of all of your incomes. Would you be happy with your income? Would you be happy with the people around you and how they nourish you? Are you getting good nourishment? Are you getting like that McDonald's kind of nourishment from people where it's like you're full right now, but it's really actually shitty? Or are you getting the nourishment where, you're getting a lot and you're able to grow from that? Okay? So there's just a lot that you guys are going to have to realize at this point. So I wouldn't focus too much on what you have to let go of, even if it's something that's really painful for you guys. And this is something I keep saying over and over again. We can't hold a grudge against the tools, and by tools I mean people and circumstances, that the universe uses in order to teach us a lesson or to make us a better person. So the best thing you guys could do is make peace with your past, make peace with what didn't work for you, thank those people who have hurt you because now you're smarter because of it. Let go of anything that's not going to serve you and move on to this new year with a more positive and a more vibrant light, okay? So I think that this is going to be perfect for you guys. You're really going into this with a new thing. So there's someone at the door. So I'm glad I finished. But guys, the wait is 3 to 5 days for personal readings if you need it. So go for it. And if you want to get in touch with me instantly, there's an app called InstantGo for iPhone users. I'll leave the link below. And then I also have the recorded personal readings that you guys can send me as well. Okay, I had a feeling somebody was going to knock on my door. I love you guys. Let me go get that and have a good year. I'll be back with your love readings. Holy shit. All right, guys. Adios.